Ryan off play action, good strike thrown, and Calvin Ridley's first catch gets a first down to the Washington 49, a pickup of 13 before Kendall Fuller got the stop. Hayden Hurst, the motion man, on first down. Ryan throws, good catch by Pitts. Oh, he fit that into a tight window, did Matt Ryan, and the fingertip grab by Pitts picks up 16. Back at the Washington 31. Ryan, quick toss, and again, he just fit that one into such a tight window. The catch for Tajay Sharp, his third of the year. Third down and 10. Ryan with time. Nobody open. Now throws on the run, and it's Pitts with the catch. First and goal, Atlanta. Pitts out of bounds at the 9.
Just to keep Laura dry, let alone the players, I'd have that thing closed.
All right. Logan Ryan looking deep downfield. Matt Ryan finding Cordero Patterson, and Patterson's got a touchdown. Ryan to Patterson, 42 yards. And the Falcons have a 9-0 lead. Ryan, quick toss, and he squeezes it into Tajay Sharp, and Sharp with a catch across the 25 near the 26.
Left the DB in the dust. We got to capitalize on those throws.
3rd and 5, and an excellent strike to Calvin Ridley, sliding in front of Kendall Fuller, and that'll be a first down inside the 32, a pickup of 8. Matt Ryan runs to the right, flushed out. Ridley with the catch. Ridley with a first down. Planted that foot and turned it upfield to move the chains. Still 2 timeouts left for Atlanta with 24 seconds to work with. And on second down, Matt Ryan over the middle to Ridley. Runs away from the first, runs away from the second, and is down at the 11-yard line. Matt Ryan throws it short. Cordero Patterson with a catch. A little stop, breaks a tackle to the goal line. Patterson in for the touchdown. On second down, Ryan to the air, fires, and it's caught.
Backers coming up top of your screen.
Here comes the pressure. Ryan throws over the middle, finds his tight end, Hayden Hurst, going high, and he gets the first down just shy of the 10-yard line. 3rd down and 13. 4-man Washington rush for Patterson in the end zone. He's got it again. 3rd touchdown catch for Cordero Patterson. And a 14-yard touchdown gives the Falcons the lead. Big difference in the early going in this season. Ryan out of the gun. There's a nice catch by Kyle Pitts. You talk about securing it with your hands through contact. The youngster hangs on.
Landon Collins coming off the edge, trying to get involved in that run game.
Now he'll back off. Ryan throws. Good throw. Good catch by Calvin Ridley. And a first down to midfield. Play action. Ryan to the sideline. That's Ridley. The motion man makes the catch. Ryan waited for him to get open, and he gets 8 yards. Ryan checks it down to Davis. Davis breaks a tackle, breaks a second, breaks a third, and may have just broken the back of the Washington football team. A 7-yard punishing touchdown, and Atlanta extends the lead. Matt Ryan facing 4-man pressure. Ryan floats it up to Ridley with the catch. Ridley down at the 46-yard line, and the timeout is used with 22 seconds to go in the ball game.
Got to get a completion. They got to get up and spike this thing.
Matt Ryan, pressure coming from Young, able to step away. Now he's going to run, and Matt Ryan breaking tackles inside the 40, slides down. Got to hurry. Got to hurry.